What's going on, guys? I just wanted to bring you a quick update and a short video. A couple things that I didn't mention in the last video that I uploaded previously this week. So the reason why we are downsizing horror and we're not moving it into my bedroom is because I really don't want to go through the hassle of buying all new shelving. Even though these are kind of cheaper garage shelving and all that, it's just there's a lot of big things in my room that I really don't want to move out right now. And it's going to be hard to, find the space for all of it. But nonetheless, we are still going to move forward with horror. And we're definitely not done collecting. So, as of right now, yes, we are selling and we are downsizing stuff. I have Ghostface sold. Leatherface sold. He should be here in about 3 weeks. Come pick him up. We do have Annabelle up for sale, Billy up for sale, Killer Clowns up for sale, this Crow bust up for sale, this Halloween 2 pumpkin is up for sale, and like I mentioned in my last video, we're keeping all my custom stuff, so don't be discouraged. I'm not selling everything just to sell it and getting out of the horror line. That's not my plan. I really want to do the 1/3 scale horror pieces, which is also why I'm doing this. So I don't want anybody to get discouraged in what I'm doing. I know I had almost completed my horror line, but I'm just so much more appealed to these pieces. These pieces are just visually appealing. Every time I walk in here, I'm mostly just looking at these guys and appreciating these guys so much more, just of how unique, dynamic, and how grotesque they are. So they're very, very nice pieces, and they're huge. Although they're expensive, they're very nice. So the horror line, we're gonna do 1/3 scale, and hopefully we can move on with that pretty quickly. The only problem is it's gonna be hard to find the 1/3 Ghostface, the PCS Leatherface. I see that one up for sale quite a bit, so that one would be pretty easy to grab. Pennywise, it's the newer version. Jason and Freddy are from ECC, so those are $3,000 a piece. Is like the lowest I've seen them go for about now. So those are gonna take a while to get. Hopefully PCS will come out with a Terrifier 1/3, and hopefully they come out with their Freddy and Jason 1/3, which would be really, really nice. So I don't have to spend, $3 grand on a horror statue, which would really suck. I know their Michael Myers is really cool too. It's on the front porch. He's like on top of the steps. But yeah, we are not done collecting horror by a long shot. I will have you guys know that. It's just I'm downsizing and selling stuff to fund for more Alien and Predator pieces right now. And then after, it's kind of, probably not after we're done filling up this room, but I will eventually start doing the 1/3 line. Hopefully this year, hopefully by the end of the year. I'll just have to see how things go. I mean, I started my new job a little over a month ago. It doesn't pay quite as much as my last job, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer to acquire some pieces, and then yeah, I just don't want to dig myself into deeper, credit card debt. Since I spent a whole lot, and then I just up and left my job, and kind of screwed myself with having no backup plan. But it is what it is. You gotta, just take risks sometimes. And overall, I have more time with my family. I have more time with my dog. I have more time to go fishing and all this other stuff. And you know, I'm still able to maintain everything and still able to collect some things. So that's also really why I wanted to do that. And another thing is that we have a lot of room here for Alien and Predator. You know, this side is going to be Alien, this side is going to be Predator, and we'll have all this shelving here to do all that. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update, letting you guys know that I am not done collecting horror. We are just going to upgrade when the time comes. And hopefully, you know, PCS or Sideshow will come out with, you know, 1/3 scale Jason, Freddy, and Pennywise. I mean, I wouldn't mind buying the Pennywise or the Jason because they look really good, but the ECC Freddy looks pretty off. He doesn't really look like Robert Englund. But the base is really cool. And yeah, so we want to, you know, have the very best and most visually appealing pieces in the collection, because that's what I'm all for. And you know, I thought having all these 1/4 were cool, but I really want the bigger ones. I want the ones that have, you know, more dynamic pose, ones that have a base that tells a story and whatnot. So I know, like, Leatherface has all that, but it's just a small little base. And with the 1/3s, they have bigger bases. They're more of out of a scene directly from one of the movies, which is really cool. So hopefully we can move on with that, and hopefully we can get Lord of the Rings into the Dragon Ball room pretty soon. It's just gonna take a while. I don't know when. I'll probably buy the shelf pretty soon, if I'm being honest, just to get him out of here. So that way when I'm ready to switch over this Alien and Predator stuff, I could just put Predator over here on the left side and then start going from there. But overall, guys, I just wanted to give you an update. I don't want anybody to get discouraged, because I know a few people really liked my horror collection and how I had it, but I promise you, when I redo it, it's going to be so much better. And of course, my 1/4 scale customs aren't going to fit in. So all in the bedroom is going to be 1/3 horror, and then on this shelf we're going to keep the custom pieces, because obviously they won't scale together, but they'll still have one spot in here, and then we'll have the 1/3 scale line in my bedroom whenever the time comes. And I just have to, you know, figure out how I'm gonna fit everything, figure out how many shelves I'm gonna need, and then third of all, find the pieces that I want, which is gonna be really hard, because I know Ghostface is pretty hard to come by in the 1/3 scale. PCS Leatherface, they still have them in stock, I believe, on the website. That damn balloon is just drooping. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on everything that's going on. So don't get discouraged. Don't be, you know, mad at me for doing this. We are just upgrading, but right now we're downsizing and selling to fund more Alien and Predator, because that is my main focus right now. These are the pieces that I really, really like. I'm so fascinated by these, and if you guys seen them in person, or if you have them in person, you would really understand where I'm coming from on this. And I'll be giving you guys an update next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh, it probably won't be an update, but it'll probably be a review. So that guy shipped off the life-size Sideshow Wolf Predator bust, and that should be in around Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm hoping. So I'll give you guys a review for that, and then hopefully Goku vs. Majin Vegeta will come in, And then we also have the Deep Tail life-size Jungle Hunter bust, and that should be in about a month. So that one's gonna take a while because it's 3 giant boxes. But yeah, overall guys, I just wanted to give you an update. We're not selling this stuff just to get out of the line, or downsizing just to get rid of stuff, but we are ultimately going to upgrade into the bigger and better pieces, because that's what I'm all about. If you know me, I want to try and have the best that I can get, and I'm not saying these aren't the best. I mean, these are the best 1/4 scale pieces that you could find. I mean, obviously the customs are really cool and badass, but they're just not professionally done. Even though I love my boy Jimmy's work, he does a phenomenal job on these. They are incredible. And this Pennywise, even though his balloon's limped over, I did fucking tape it up, but he did a really, really good job on this. And I customized the base a little bit, and just the blood work and everything on Terrifier, everything that he did. This piece is massive. So yeah, I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this now, and I really hope that I don't lose followers or watchers or anything because of this, because I'm moving in the direction of putting this room as Alien and Predator. But I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know that I'm not done collecting horror. We're not just selling it to sell it. We're not downsizing it just to fucking do so. We're going to upgrade when the time comes, and hopefully I'll be giving you guys an update whenever I'll be able to snag my first 1/3 in the horror line. And I'll be able to do that after I buy the shelving for the room and all that, because I already customized all this shelving, already put lights in, so this stuff is just gonna stay for the Predator, and then yeah, hopefully we'll just move on from there. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Any of my subscribers, I did put up that the custom Ghostface over here will be in a giveaway once we get 1,000 subscribers. But overall, I just wanted to let you guys know that no, I'm not done collecting horror. We're just going to upgrade. That is the decision that I came up with, and I didn't mention that in the last video, and I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. So I really hope you all have a blessed weekend, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.